Wasting no time at all. We're getting right into this. It's Max EBERLE versus Mitch ELLERMAN. So I'll keep you updated as to the scores of the other matches. Max EBERLE just defeated Lance Salazar in a spectacular hill match. And Filipino Ricky gets on the board against Shane Van Boning. It's now 3-1. Ricky racking. Shane's going to break. And Tim Kovacs, he's trying to stage a comeback against King Santi. He's down 4-2. So a lot of people rooting for Tim. Cinderella story. Yeah, hi, how are you? Good. I saw Q yesterday. No, I mean, no, it was a pleasant surprise, actually. Yeah, he's a year today.
That's good for him. Good for him.
He looked really level-headed.
Yeah, it's definitely made a difference.
I feel very happy for him.
Yeah, it's good he finally did that.
All right, let me get to this. I'm on the clock.
I figured that wasn't
Yeah. Thank you, Shirley. Is it? I forgot. Shirley, up. That's a big beer you're drinking there. Oh, there you go. It's like upstaged by the big beer. Mitch ELLERMAN. Sponsored by Canella Spirits, actually, and Farino Distillery. Pretty cool. I like that. Wow. Let the ball roll. Let the ball roll. Well, Mitch strikes first blood. It's 1-0. Sorry about that score error there. It's easily rectified. So Mitch is breaking. Chance for Mitch to leap ahead, maybe 2-0. Let's see how he plays this break, how it works out for him. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Mitch ELLERMAN's off to the races. Hyper-focused player. I mean, he really is just thinking finals, finals, finals. What a great shot. Came all the way up for the 5-ball. 3-rail position. Just like that, in 5 minutes and 34 seconds, it's Mitch ELLERMAN up 2-0. Shane is engaged in battle with Filipino Ricky right now. It's still 3-1, and they've been in safety battle in this rack for around 4 innings. King Santi and Tim Kovacs, their score hasn't moved. It's still 4-2. So here comes Max with a chance to get on the board. Needs to make a ball. He did make a ball. And the 1-ball and the 2-ball are up table there. Cue ball's by the side pocket, so he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to play a really good shot here. Probably come up and down table to come back up for shape on the 2. But it's very tight quarters because the window between the 7, the 4, and the 9 is pretty small. So I'm not even sure if Max is going to want to take it on, but it looks like the only shot to really play at this point. I mean, unless Max wants to come across the top of the 1-ball and try to contain him, or Max could even try to kick the 1-ball in the corner. Tim Kovacs, he gets his 3rd game. It's 4-3. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to roll this soft and come across the top. Oh, no, he did play this shot. Look at this. If anybody can find the window, it's Max. That's like a 6-inch window. Perfect shape. That was the key shot of this rack, actually. I think from here, he should be all right. Hey, Jack, what's going on, buddy? Good, good. You want to come on? Sure. If Jimmy Moore comes back, I'll put you guys together because I have to take a little break. Okay. How you doing, man? Jack Murray's back. Hey, happy St. Patty's Day, buddy. I got to pinch you, man.
Yeah,
no green, no green.
My teeth are green.
That's disgusting.
Well, there may have been a shot or two involved.
Yeah, okay, there you go. What's going on, bud?
Not too much. It's a great St. Patty's Day at the Rum Runner when you got this kind of action.
Oh, tell me about it, man.
I mean, you got Shane on the table. You got great. Tim Kovacs played an amazing match to beat Trick 60.
Yeah,
and King Santi, and he's right there with.
He's
King
campaigning
Santi.
to come back against King and beat Kings.
It's 4-3, I think, right now. So.
Yeah, it was like 3-1, 4-2. Now it's 4-3.
And then, of course,
Tim's not giving up.
We got a great feature match here with Max and Mitch. It looks like Max just won a game to get to 2-1. But
he's on the board. Yeah.
Those two clash regularly here in Vegas. That's fun pool
to
watch.
Yeah, it's kind of pick 'em. You know what I mean? It's kind of pick 'em.
I was thinking with that match, it all depends on who can control the tempo. Because Mitch has that ability to win 9 games in 3 minutes, and Max has the ability to play at a lot of different tempos, but he can also be very deliberate.
That's true. That's true. I don't know though. Max, did you just say Max?
Yeah.
I think Max plays.
He doesn't play slow.
He plays at half speed of Mitch, but Mitch plays
90% of the world plays at half speed of Max.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't set a bar there, but he doesn't play slow. But every now and then, when he wants to really pay attention and focus and grind down, he does become a little bit more deliberate.
Mitch?
Yeah. No, Max.
Max.
Max, yeah. I've actually never seen Mitch play deliberately in that slower sense.
Well, Mitch tracks the 1 to the corner.
Looks like the 2 went in as well. It doesn't have much on the 3.
Yeah, he's going to have to push to something or actually try to kick this and just kind of make something happen, some kind of a kick safety. But he may push, just a matter of where you push to. What would Jack Murray do?
Jack Murray would probably push somewhere and sell out, but you know, I also see
would Jack Murray try to jump over the 4 and then just foul?
You know, I do have a bit of too much go off in my system, and quite often I do that.
Would watch balls fly off the table?
Yes. Yeah. That may have happened once or twice or 400 times.
There you go. There's the push. Jack Murray would not do that.
No, I would not have thought to push there. That's why I actually like watching smarter players.
What would Max EBERLE do here?
I think Max may play.
He might
play the bank, because the bank can also fall into a two-way shot with a safety, because if you miss the ball, you've got blockers there in between.
I think he's got room to cut it too, but that's not good. I don't like that.
That's a tough shot, especially being off the rail.
I like the bank.
A lot of good things.
He's giving it back.
He's
giving it back.
Now we know it's being banked.
I don't think I'd be giving this back to Mitch.
No. Mitch has a tendency to shoot these into the middle of the hole on 4 1/8 inch pockets on a 9-foot table, let alone a 4 1/2 on a bar table.
Yeah. Hell of a bank on that 7 ball, buddy. Can you check in with me real quick? Blake Baker, great to meet you. You're the first guy I saw come in, the first player I saw come in when I was setting up all of our equipment here.
We just missed it, but
oh my
Mitch
goodness.
Mitch just made a camera combo to win that game. That's why you don't give a push-out.
Don't blink against Mitch.
That's right. It's just quick.
Anyway, Blake, it's nice meeting you,
Nice
and
meeting you.
it's nice to see you play so well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying it here?
I love it. I've been here for a little over a month, and the pool scene is amazing. And this is probably the best tournament I've been to so far, and I'm loving it. The action's awesome.
And
the scene's awesome.
We've loved having Blake be part of the community here. He's a great addition to the Vegas scene.
I just want to let you know,
Nice to meet you.
apparently a man who claimed to be your dad was in the chat room.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to tell us a little bit about your
Okay.
history,
Yes.
because I don't know anything about you. You know,
Yes.
Maybe you can just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I played. I remember growing up. I was so small shooting. I remember having a chair, walking around the table, and I was probably 4 or 5 then. But started playing nationally when I was probably 10 or 11. I got second place to Billy Thorpe probably 4 years in a row at junior nationals. So and then I won 2 times individually and 3 or 4 times as a team.
Oh, I see.
And then
wonderful.
Was it your dad in our chat room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
He said
was.
you've won over 200 plus tournaments.
Yes. A lot of from the Midwest.
It's quite a resume.
Yeah, the pool's huge
You don't
in
look
the Midwest.
you don't look older than 23.
23. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes.
Nice one, bro.
Thank you so much.
23,
He's got a
200
bright future
tournaments.
ahead of him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I tell you what, if anybody wants to sign a contract with Blake Baker, do it now while
That's
he's
right.
cheap.
That's right. Hit me up.
All right. So, well,
Thank you
listen,
so
man,
much.
You're still in it too.
I'm still in it. That's right.
You just
Play
beat
the
a
winner of the
monster,
match
Gary
right here.
Lutman.
Play the winner of King Santi and Tim Kovacs, I believe.
Yeah. You want to say hi to anybody?
Shout out to my sponsors, Davini Hughes and Kim Busan, and Bill Nelson, and my mom and dad, and all my friends. So many of them, I can't name them all. Thank you, everybody.
That's great.
Yes.
Blake, you've officially landed in Las Vegas,
awesome.
especially after playing this, man.
Thank you so much.
So thanks and welcome.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Blake Baker, everybody. What? The guy's got talent, man.
Yes,
Did you see him the out that he played to beat
I wasn't
Gary
here for
Lutman?
that. I missed that. But I've
Oh,
seen some
my
of his
God.
outs before.
I know Gary's not that impressed, but what can you say?
Tim Kovacs has tied the game up at 4-4 against King Sante.
Nice.
This is one of the things I love. I know some people complain about having some people that are considered B-level players in the Mercer, but I love seeing people rise to the challenge and play as well as Tim's play.
Where did Jimmy go?
He said he'd be right back in just a bit.
Good. What's up, Cody? How are you?
Tim said hi. I was babysitting last night. I wanted to come out like that.
See you, man. You enjoying Vegas?
Of course. It'd be very tough for me to move back to Cali, I'll be honest.
Oh, I bet. Especially on prices.
I love it.
This looks like a tough rack right here. He's going to have to play this to play the one ball to get a window between the 8 and the 3, and the 3 doesn't have any particular shot. This is going to be a tricky rack for Max.
Oh, you're undercover, fool. Oh, I see. Undercover. Sorry.
I just play.
All right, I'll take the 8.
Looks like he overrolled it, and he's going to have to kick at this. I don't know if he can cut this ball. He may be able to thin it, but
Cody DeVito. I apologize for our little technical problem here. It's this guy's fault right there with the Paul Williams glasses on. Bugsy Malone. Anybody ever say you look like Paul Williams? All right.
there you go.
I used to love Paul Williams, man. Didn't he die a few years ago?
I think so. I think you're right on that.
We're all standing in the same line, aren't we?
Max
All right, so what's happening?
Max overrolled shape here. He was trying to get in the window between the 3 and the 8, and he's going to have to kick at the 2 ball. And if he can do a kick and stick, he's got a potential safety.
Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. This is ball in hand.
That is very uncharacteristic for Max.
And it's at a terrible time.
Oh, yes. The momentum has been on Mitch's side. And
oh, wait. Did he hit it?
I didn't think he hit it.
Did he hit this ball?
Mitch is playing it as though it was hit. I did not see that ball move.
Maybe it did. Maybe there was a slight contact. Oh!
Mitch did not.
Oh. Tables have turned.
I did see Max point to the 2 as it kicked at it.
Yeah.
And I did see Mitch nod his head.
Yeah,
so
that
maybe
is.
Maybe there's a wiggle. The camera didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. We're okay though. So Max can take ball in hand. It's 3-1.
Yep.
This is and it's a swing game for him too. So he needs to win it.
If he can break this out and fall right on the 3, it's a big opportunity for him.
Was that? Yeah, he did. Yeah. It's like now people are asking me, did he hit the 2? Did he hit the 2? What's the score here? What's happening with Shane?
Shane is up. Well,
Shane's making people clap again.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm going to call him a million claps Shane. How about that? What a shot, Max Eberle.
That was a great shot.
Interesting.
Rolled a little long for
with ball in hand. You wouldn't think that that's where he would have had to.
Well, he had to break out that 3 ball with shooting the 2,
right,
and that was
right.
always the tough part with it, because then you've got to.
And for shape, he wanted to play that shot.
Right.
Max has got to negotiate a little bit of traffic here. 6 and the 7 to contend with. He might just bump into the 7. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a smart shot.
Yeah, and he did that ever so nicely.
Yeah.
Ever so nicely. Still a little bit of work to do here. This was no easy run out.
No, it's not.
By any means.
Even with ball in hand, there were you have to be fortunate a hair, but you also have to have good control to be able to control how the cue and the 3 ball were going to end up.
Yeah, he's real good there. He's perfectly on the right side of the ball here.
Yes.
He'll just stun out now and create a little bit of angle to come back down for the 8 after shooting the 7.
Yep.
No angle.
No, he's
No
gonna-
angle. He's just going to draw back.
I prefer to play that obviously off the side cushion to help me control the speed. But that's why I have a microphone and he has a pool cue in his hand.
Yeah. What would Jack Murray do?
There's a lot of ways you can sell out on that shot. I know most of them.
All right. Max has got the boxing gloves on today. You can
Yes,
see
he
it.
does.
He's also probably in the same mental state as Mitch Ellerman.
Mm-hmm.
They're both thinking finals, finals, finals.
That's it. It's finals or bust in their minds. That puts it to 3-2, I believe. We've got King Santi. It looks like he should be running out here against.
Yeah, 4-4. King Santi versus Tim Kovacs, 4-4. But King's looks like he's poised to win this rack. Shane Van Boning's on the hill against Genric, Filipino
5-2.
Ricky. And Max is racking. I believe this is the last of our final 12. If I'm not mistaken. Then we break it down to the final. To the final 4.
So are we 4-2 in a blink of an eye with Mitch Ellerman there? Completely missed what happened
What
there.
in the world just happened? I just went to look at the chat room and
He snapped a 9 in one of the up top 4 pockets.
Oh my God! If I could turn back time, I would have seen that break.
Well, looks like Max has made a ball, made the one ball, and has a shot on the 2 long, but should be able to fall on the 3. But whenever you're on the rail, it always complicates life. And King Santi just got to the hill against Tim Kovacs. So King Santi's up 5 to Tim Kovacs 4. And it looks like Mr. Van Boning is running out over there, which would win the set for him.
So we still have on the winner's side Vilmos and Ian Costello. They're going to play each other. Filipino Ricky and Shane, their match is going on right now. Mitch Ellerman and Max EBERLE playing right now. King Santi, Tim Kovacs. Shane wins
6-2, I believe.
6-2.
Shane is obviously always a crowd favorite here. They love watching the pros, and especially the top pros, come to an event like this.
Yep. So the last of the 9th through 12th place matches is King Santi and Tim Kovacs. The loser of that match will get 9th through 12th, and then we'll break into the final 8 of this event.
Max just made a beautiful shot to get on that 4 ball.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves this rack. I mean, he's paid the price of admission.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's not smooth sailing, but he could probably just draw this back. If he misses the 7, he'll be perfect on the 5.
I think you're perfect
Oh,
on
he's
that.
he's
just right up
he,
table.
he overcompensated.
Oh.
The cue ball doesn't want to stop, Jack.
Oh, wow. He may have just got corner hooked. Nope, doesn't look like it by the camera. It
No.
looked like it how he bounced in the corner.
I tell you what, though, we saw Max Eberle fire one of these in already today against, I believe, against Lance Salazar in the last match. So
he has an amazingly straight stroke, and it does help that the earth is flat on these shots. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It was going to come out at some point.
Jacking up a little bit. This makes it
Oh,
harder.
absolutely. Oh, how well did he hit that?
Not for
Speared
Maximilian.
that. He speared that ball.
Wow.
See, that's my favorite shot to play when you're on the wrong side of the side. The side pocket is that draw, spin around 2 rails.
Uh-huh.
Even though we got in the 50-yard line, it still gives you an opportunity instead of having to try and force something with inside English, because I always say when the nerves are there, inside English is my enemy.
Yeah. You're afraid of it, huh?
Not necessarily afraid of it, but goofy things happen.
Well, you know, the outside English, that's why they call it running English. It's
Yes.
it feels a lot more natural, and when you're playing inside English, it's you feel like you're going against the grain of the shot. It's hard to explain.
And even though the rum runner takes wonderful care of the equipment
know.
and cleans their balls all the time,
Yeah.
sometimes with inside it can lead to skidding too.
It's just like you know, that's why they call it reverse English. You know, I mean,
Yep.
just like driving in reverse, it's harder than driving forward.
He got as close as he wanted to on that one.
Yeah.
All right, so we are at 3-4 with Mitch Ellerman breaking.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened. Well, we didn't see what happened last time.
No, we didn't. It's like white lightning. So Filipino Ricky's on the 1-loss side now. And he will most likely be playing, I think he's going to play Blake Baker, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that match over? No, they're still
No,
playing.
I'm sorry. It'll be,
I think you're talking about Shane or?
I'm talking about Ricky, Filipino
okay.
Ricky. Oh no, he'll
He's got a little ways to go.
he'll play the winner of Blake Baker's match.
Yes, and Blake plays the winner of King Sante and Tim Kovacs.
Yeah. So Tim Kovacs is now down 1 game, 5-4 against King Sante. So
He's in a bit of a tough situation here. He's hooked on the 1, and the 3-9's also tied up.
Yeah. Did Max take a break?
No, Max just racked. And,
He's just racking. Okay.
Tim just got to Mitch just got to the table.
All right. Back on track. Tim Kovacs just he just sold out the 1 ball against King Sante, but the
3-9's
the 3-9's in a real tough spot. So I don't think.
And every time I say that, the better player usually makes a great shot on there for me.
Yeah. You mean when you're in action?
Yes, whenever I'm in action and I leave a shot because there's a tough shot on it, it usually never works.
Yeah.
Mitch has made a ball. Not named the 9 ball. He hits this shot as well as anybody. Cut with outside English, kills it in the corner.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh.
Yep.
That's the first real mistake we've seen from Mitch. I mean, I think he's done everything else right, except giving up ball in hand to Max in the last rack. But that's the first kind of miss when he's attempted to make a ball. I don't think he's missed anything for like 3 years.
Obviously, that wasn't an easy shot, but yeah, you're right. Probably about 2.5, 3 years. That's his first miss.
Yeah. Yeah, all you guys watching, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share it. share your favorite players on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. Just copy the link for this video and share it. Let's get more viewers.
And again, thank you, Daniel, for coming out to stream this, because this is wonderful to be able to share this with everybody.
Thank you. Thank you to Geraldine for allowing me to come out. So, Magyar 19, Commander Croc Dunn, Fat Boy, Harold Smith, AC Henry, Turbo Draw, Temple of Pool, USA Pool, and thank you very much.
It looks like they just called Vilmos and Ian's match on table 2.
Okay. 7 what?
757.
Thank you. No. Thank you.
Well, and Max is a tough shot. He's going to have to run into the 9-ball here.
My breakfast has arrived.
The breakfast of champions.
No, this is just the breakfast of streamers. breakfast of champions takes a little longer.
Yeah, we're going to see. I think this 5-ball goes by the 7, but we'll see. It's very close. So Daniel points to the screen, and I actually have moved my head to see if I could get a better angle while I'm looking at a flat screen TV. That doesn't work. I'm going to just put that out there. This is a close shot. Almost wouldn't surprise me if he played the safe, hide in the cue ball behind the 8 if it's that close. Because this is a tough game. This match, if you're looking, it's 4-3.
He's playing to the side.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. You're right.
And he held it up?
That's what you were pointing at.
Well, no, I was pointing at the line, just showing you the camera angle so that you could...
Yeah, no, that was a great shot. I didn't even think about the 5 on the side.
A little more difficult for position, though. Wow, he's playing the outside pocket.
Well, probably the same idea of killing. Well, he's looking at both sides of it. Personally, I like this shot. I like cutting it to the pocket that's in the view of the bottom right now. A lot of different things you can do with the cue ball that way. Back cutting it, you're kind of letting the cue ball loose a hair, but you can run with it. And again, Max proves me wrong. Oh, and that, if he's frozen to the corner, that could be very tough.
Yeah, he's looking.
It looked like it nestled up on it, and he's on the wrong angle to be able to force it through. That's a head scratcher, and I understand it.
Cody Davido says, "What up, Ski Mask? You know who you are."
Oh, great shot by Max. Great play. See who wins a race, and he gets natural on the 8.
Oh my God, Stefano. Eating my breakfast. No, please. I don't want to stop you from eating your lunch. Just surprise everybody.
What am I supposed to say? What's that? What am I supposed to say?
You're saying it. You're saying it.
Am I saying? Am I live?
You are live.
Live. Okay, good. Well, once again, 2019 edition of the Mercer.
Yes.
Great event, great location. Gino's been doing a good job with this, isn't he?
He's doing a fabulous, excellent job. I've got a mic here.
Okay, you got a mic. I see
But
that.
you're, I see, a professional. You know what to do.
Yeah, well, have you seen Mike Massey around?
No, but Phil Tatum said to say hello, like from Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
He must
I
be
haven't
busy.
seen him
Okay.
for at least a year now.
Okay, I was hoping to see him and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Natalia, of course. He's probably going to help you with the commentary.
Jimmy will
later
be
on
back
today.
here. Yeah, Jimmy will
Good.
be back here later today. There's Tom.
Good.
You guys know
And
Tom?
of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stick you with Jack now if you want, because I've got to make a couple of calls.
Oh, he's always a great asset to whatever you want to do about pool.
Yeah.
That's
An ass.
an asset.
He did put the ET on the
He's
end.
got great assets.
Put an ET at the end of it, right?
Hey, can you guys in the
Well-
chat room guess who this is that I'm with?
Are
Come on, folks.
they?
All right, let's play
Are
Clue.
they?
Come on, let's play 21 questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you from Germany?
Nope. From Europe, though.
Okay, from Europe. Are you from Rome?
Yep.
You are from Rome.
Oh,
Okay.
you know too much about me already. Yeah. No, man, what
All right, so you're from Rome.
There you go.
else? There you go, Tom. Yeah. That's
Are
yeah,
you
for a few years,
Are you a pool player?
I try.
Okay. No, it's not Jack the Drunk. No, that's
No, that's over. That guy's over
Eric
there.
Peterson. He got it. Stefano Palinga.
Oh,
There you
Always a
go.
pleasure to see you,
Good.
my friend.
Likewise.
I was enjoying the game,
Daniel,
though.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that's great.
But
Yes.
you're indistinct. I mean, you're just so recognizable. You're
Yeah,
such a
so
prominent
far.
figure
Well,
in
thank you.
history. You
Thank
really
you.
are.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I hope
wanna
you've been
say
well.
hi to all your audience, and thank you for the great job that you've been doing as well.
Thank you
to
very
promote
much.
our
I hope
beautiful
you've been
sport.
watching at home. Have you been watching? I hope
Yeah,
you've been
a little
watching.
bit. Yeah, I did
Okay.
catch a little bit.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
I've been a little kind of busy, but every time I got a spare minutes, a few spare minutes, I definitely check.
Yeah. I published a
what you're
little
up to.
article, and I had mentioned you. Before coming to this
Did you?
event, yes.
Oh, okay.
Just mentioning that many of our favorite people show up at this event, and you're one of them,
Oh,
Stefano.
thank you so much.
Stefano
Thank you.
Palinga,
Yes, thanks
you're
again.
yes,
And,
exactly.
yeah.
Are you? Is there anything coming up for you? You want to talk about?
No,
you
really,
want
a few trips abroad. I'm going to have to go back to Europe for a while.
Okay.
And, taking care of some business.
Yes,
And after
yes.
that, I don't know yet. I really have
Okay.
to come up with a schedule.
Yeah, we all do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
When we do our own businesses and
Exactly,
stuff,
yeah,
we
yeah, I
have
mean,
to,
I-
you have
I
to be an
don't-
entrepreneur.
I can't
You
rely
have to do-
on anybody else but myself.
Exactly.
And that's tough
Exactly.
at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Daniel,
you
again,
always got a smile on your face,
Oh,
and that's
thank you so
that
much,
makes
buddy.
me
Yeah,
happy.
Yeah. Tomorrow
Yeah.
I'll see one of our friends. I'll be in Los Angeles, and see Tony.
Oh, you're gonna go to
Yep.
to
I'll
LA
see Tiger
tomorrow?
Products. Yes.
That's
Yes.
great. I'm gonna be back in town probably Monday night. I'll maybe if you're in town on Tuesday, maybe we can. Let's talk a little later.
Yeah. I'll be there. Yeah, I think a couple
Okay.
days I'll spend there with
Okay.
Tony, and then I'll be
Okay.
back on Wednesday.
All
I
right,
think.
Stefano. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Stefano
Thanks again.
Palinga, extraordinaire,
Bye, guys.
artistic billiard extraordinaire,
Absolutely.
instructor, and also has something called the Palinga. What is it? The what? The cloth shield, the practice shield for jumping and massages. It's a great product. You can pick it up at Tiger and also at stefanopalinga.com or where Mueller. Oh, you've got the distribution. Pool Dog. Yeah, so thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to
Thank
get
you.
back to this. Yes. Thanks, Jack, for letting me do that.
Absolutely. No, he's.
And thank you,
wonderful part of the
thank
whole
you,
team.
viewers, for letting me do that. I know that this is an important match, and you guys are all sweating hard.
And Mitch just played a really smart safe right there. He didn't get past the 9 enough to be able to make the 2, but just played the thin cut bank up and over.
And the worm has turned as well. It's 4-4 in this match, and I'm gonna I'm going to bring you a special guest, Jack. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Is that all right?
I'd be honored.
Tom DiLorenzo. The last time he was on my live stream was during the Boosty Chohan matchup, and that was a great event. And I think you guys are going to love Tom DiLorenzo. And yes, I remember. I'll be right back. Thanks, Jack. You guys, can I get you a drink? Jack, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you. I'll come back and I'll do the score, but I have to make a phone call.
All right. Looks as though Mitch has played another very strong safe here against Max. Got him up against the 7 ball there. Thank you for joining us, Tom.
Yeah. Well, glad to be here.
Absolutely. No, this is another wonderful event, and you have been a mainstay of this event for years, coming up with Trace and everybody in Arizona's dear friend Doc, who we miss dearly, but has been definitely a big part of this event.
Yeah, we used to have a ball coming up here.
So
what are we at here? We're at 4-4?
Yeah, it's 4-4. Mitch has left Max
He's
kind of frozen behind the 7.
Hooked on the 2.
Yep. So this is a tough line because you can't get the natural line for the 2-railer on it.
Got to go to the long rail and back up. The short rail and back up.
Both players have been playing very good pool in this match.
Boy, how could you go right between those two balls?
That's amazing.
Well, he didn't hit it. That's going to give Mitch ball in hand and put it into this game.
Absolutely.
I think Mitch would be the first one to go to the hill. A lot of hill matches in this tournament.
There have been a lot of them and a lot of upsets early on and coming through. But, when you do bar table alternate break 9 ball, that can happen.
First round upsets were amazing.
Yes.
Billy Thorpe getting beat 6-1.
By Christina Gonzalez, yeah.
By Christina Gonzalez. She's a good player, though.
Oh, she is. Very solid.
But, things go a little haywire.
And also the racking the 9 on the spot and breaking from the box changes it a bit for people that aren't comfortable with that.
Yeah. It's still not difficult to make a ball. Just that the 9 ball doesn't move that much.
Right.
But when it does, it looks for a pocket.
And it looks as though Mitch has taken the hill 5-4.
He has.
I think a score, I'm looking at it from between Ian Costello and Vilmos Fold over on table 2. It looks like it's just 1-0 Ian at the moment.
That's correct. Well, that'd be a good match for Ian to win.
That would be a big one.
Well, that kid came into become such a good player.
I remember when he used to come through Arizona on a regular basis.
Yeah, he hung around my pool room in Mesa. I mean, he was getting beat like a dog. And then, he picked it up and he started to play.
Well, sometimes those beatings pay off.
Yeah, absolutely. You
learn.
Learn.
And you had one of the best action rooms in Arizona. That was Tommy's Billiards. It was at Mesa, correct?
Yes. Well, it was a great room. But you learn from getting your head handed to you.
Absolutely.
You learn from getting a bad beat. And Mitch, what did you do there? How'd you miss that kick?
Wow.
He went all around it. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
That was a surprise.
And that might give a Max to get on the hill. Come over here and play that combination. I still can't tell whether that's a 6 or a 7 ball.
That one's a 7.
I don't know if I'm going colorblind.
It's not easy. It's not easy to say. It actually looks like the 6 ball is the second yellow ball up there. I mean, the 6 is so yellowy green. I call them Skittles.
Yeah, they're.
It's a different color. combination out there.
I think they're both green, a shade of green.
It is. It's a spearmint green versus more of a yellowish green. I don't know that's a better term for it is, but they're both
And
green.
I've played position on the wrong ball most of the time. I mean, I have to go down and search and like looking for my golf ball. I got to look for the dots on it.
Make sure it's yours.
And make sure it's mine.
Six.
And I got to look down at these balls and make sure I see a 6 or 7 on them. People give me a hard time that I can't remember that, but it's true. It's very difficult.
Well, and everybody sees colors a little differently too, and when you get things that are that close in shade, it can be very tough. Yeah, but Max looks like he's navigating this rack very well.
Yeah, I don't see any problems for him here. I think he's going to come straight down the table on this. Nothing tricky, just maybe a little bit of high right English. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, no, it's not. Look at that.
He got a little
Boy,
steep on
oh,
this
my
one.
goodness. He got terrible on that ball.
I was thinking he was going to play a little wider.
He hammered it. Boy, oh, boy, what did he do here? Can he cut that ball?
He can cut it. It's
Oh,
a
he
very
did.
thin cut, though. I don't know if he's going to.
You can tell when he takes his stance and how he lines up with his hands, what he's going to do with the ball. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward bank if he wanted to bank it down here in the corner by the 5 ball. But
And he's a favorite to make that shot.
Yeah, most of these players are a favorite, but you always rather cut a ball if you can rather than bank it.
Absolutely.
100% of the time. So.
And definitely in the situation with Mitch being on the hill, it adds a little bit to it.
Certainly does, yeah. I don't think he's cutting it.
I think you're right.
See a bank.
Came up short.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he hit that bank. That's what I'm telling you, boy.
Yep.
What a bad mistake that is. From the 3 to the 4, that was easy.
Absolutely. It's all speed. Everything there is speed, and even if you go out a little bit further, you may have a little bit, but he hammered that ball.
Yeah. Mitch played it just right. You don't have to come all the way down table to shoot this 5 ball. You didn't have to get jacked up on the 7 either.
No, but that's a smart way to play it. Especially when you're playing on a 7-foot table. You don't
watch him hammer this one. Boom.
Splits the pocket.
Yeah. And Mitch Ellerman
And he concedes
advances.
it. Mitch beats Max 6-4. That was a great match. What a costly mistake that was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just over-rolling that ball.
And such a, a lot of times you'll let down because it's such an easy shot.
That's probably what happened. Just a little bit of a mental break there.
And you think to yourself, well, gee, I made all the tough ones, and patting yourself on the back, and you're shooting the next ball. Difficult. Yeah.
Okay, let's outro this match.
Okay, we're gonna be back in just a few minutes.
No, it's okay. We're gonna get right.
I think our next match is going to be another great match. We're going to have Blake Baker against King Senti on table 1, which will be a fantastic match. That is, I want to say, in the 7th, 8th position on the one-loss side.
Now we're in the final 8.
Yep, we're in the final 8. Max and Mitch were playing 7th, 8th, and I believe that put Mitch right now is guaranteed 5th, 6th. Of course, he's not looking at 5th, 6th, but that's where we're standing in the bracket.